Good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss our Unit 5 Data Management and Output. So the topic is Data Management Functions. So the topic is correlated with the course outcome of 5. Experiment with overlay analysis to develop thematic maps. The program outcome is 1, 3, 5, 6, 7 and the 9 and program specific outcome 1. So the outcome of this topic is experiment with overlay analysis to develop thematic maps. So the role of GIS and DBMS system, then task based. So see the geographic information system, the task is data load, editing, mapping and then analysis. Whereas in object relational database management system is storage, indexing, security, query, backup. So that is called a database management system. So part of GIS database tables for US states, state table and then population table. So see we can take in USA having a different state, in different state having the different population range. The data we are stored in this table. So part of this database table for your state, the joint table like combined state and population. So particular state, particular population is there, no? So that will be merged here. Then task assessment database. First one is the raw data and the second one is the cleaned data in a GIS DBMS. So third, data partially normalized into three subtables. So fourth one, joined tables. Then result of SQL query against the tables in figure. So here we can incorporate all this data. Then see the geometry, spatial reference system. So the geometry point, curve, surface from here. Then geometry collection. So here the line string, polygon, multi-surface, multi-curve, multi-point, multi-line string, multi-polygon, line and then linear ring. So the diagonal shape is called the composite, triangle shape is type, then line is called relationship. So geometry class hierarchy. So the examples of possible relation for two geographic database operation. One is the contains and the second is the touches. So see the compensation geometry, then compensation geometry with the two geometric touch when only their boundaries intersect. So for the base geometry to contain a comparison geometry, it must be a superset of that geometry. So examples of spatial analysis method on geometry. So buffer, convert, hull, intersection, then differences. The four levels of data models available for use in GIS project. So project, domain, GIS, then object relational. So stages in database design, conceptual model, logical model, physical model. In conceptual model, user view, object and relationship, geographic representation. Then logical model, geographic database types, geographic database structures. The physical model, database scheme. The normalized database topology model. So having a different kind, so parcels, buildings, then walls. So likewise, nodes, edge, and then places. So parcel, building, walls, we can separate it into different category. So physical database topology model. So an example of a B tree index. So B tree indexed data, original data, level 1, level 2, level 3. So each and every one we can separate it into different categories. So index grid 1, feature 2, then feature 3 like a point, line and then polygon. So see the tree based also we can divide it into different types of form. So the point, quadtree, geographic database index. So the region, quadtree, geographic database index are represented here. Then linear quadtree, search order. So original data, linear quadtree, indexed order. The R-tree geographic database index. So different box we can merge it into branching factor. Then area in area test using MBR. So on MBR can be used to determine object definitely in the steady area green because of no overlap definitely out yellow or possible in blue. Like objects possible in it can then be analyzed further using their exact geometrics. So note the red object that is actually completely outside, although the MBR suggested it may be partially within the static area. So database transaction. So linear short transaction, branching, version tree based. So version reconciliation. So for version 5, the user chooses via the GUI the geometry edit made in version 3 instead of 1 or 4. So the assessment of this session is different between data like database and the information in GIS based. Write the function of DBMS in GIS. Is that the reference material? Thank you.